minimal at this time of year.
Oh, BA, it's always fluid with me.
And a chance to look at the block shot numbers over the last few seasons for Jaren Jackson.
Yeah, and his block averages have been trending the wrong way. But honestly, these numbers can be misleading. Sometimes guys just don't want to take a shot around you.
And now the Los Angeles starters. We've got Chris Paul. Bogdan Bogdanovic is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Chris Dunn. And it's Lopez in at the center position. And for Memphis, Wells and Jackson, your small and power forwards. Ja Morant is out there with MP, and it's Edey in at the 5 spot.
Boy, how about Chris Dunn getting the ball in a great spot, making the deep attempt look elementary.
Pass to MP from the arc. Oh, the Grizzlies get it back. Edey finds MP. Screen by Edey. 6 to shoot. Here's Gabriel. Lays it up and banks it in.
Young fella does not let the contact distract or bother him. Business-like finish from MP.
Now here's Leonard. The 3. Yes! And it's Paul with the assist that time.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
You know, Shams, last year we heard stars like Kevin Durant say they wish more attention was paid to the game. There is great attention paid to the game in a lot of different areas, and I know a lot of the older players are a little uncomfortable with that. Where do you stand on all of this?
Well, listen, BA, every player deserves to have their perspective heard, and they're the ones playing. They're the product at the end of the day. Trades, signings, free agency, coach hirings, firings, that's all a part of the game as well. I think everyone in the game understands that. For me, as long as I'm being fair, accurate, responsible with everything that I do and my information, that's all that matters. I think that's all players, coaches, execs care about.
And the dunk by Edey.
Oh, I love watching him flush it home, showing how easily he can get off the ground and bang it.
And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Here's Dunn. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Dunn's got his second bucket on the night.
4 straight hoops. Ideal start for them.
Here's Gabriel. Oh, MP nailing the fadeaway.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
The Clippers have gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. Lopez passes to Dunn. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Dicing up the defense with his speed, Chris Dunn has extraordinary handles.
Pass to MP. It's stolen by Dunn. Paul passes to Dunn. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Lopez, the screen. And he makes it on the layup.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Grizzlies trail by 5. And here's MP, defended by Dunn. Here's Gabriel. They get it back. Wells, that's good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And the league instituting an international flavor for this year's All-Star Game, Shams. What more can you tell us?
Yeah, I'm told the league is really drawing inspiration from what we saw be a successful tournament in hockey. The NBA has been eager to increase the compete level for years now, so the U.S. versus the world format might just be the one to facilitate that this year.
Now here's MP. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. He was unstoppable.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Pass to Leonard from outside the arc. Memphis with a rebound. Edey's got his 4th rebound in this one. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Grizzlies head coach had a few moments to share with me. The two-way star Kawhi Leonard was at the top of the coach's mind. He told me we've seen Kawhi win those finals MVPs because at his best, he is as good as anyone in the world. Leonard doesn't just score it, he can also shut down your best wing. It's really tough facing him. BA, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie.
The big fella with the big finish, Lopez, rocking that rim.
Here's MP. That one's wide left.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
That's his bread and butter. Paul is still one of the best from the mid-range.
Outside Morant. MP outside. Jacks up with 3. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. MP's got 10 points in the game.
He's had an amazing quarter, and they're still trailing. Hard to believe that.
And it's Lopez with the jam.
Boy, nice dish that time by Leonard coming off the screen, always playing at his own pace.
Pass to Gabriel. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Dunn. And here's Paul. Leonard on the wing. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Leonard's got his second basket of the game. And Shams, you're always ready to break a story. Is there ever a chance for you to unplug?
Late summer is when things are quietest, that mid-August through September Labor Day window. That's usually the best moment to get off the grid. But BA, you never know in today's NBA when things could happen, and that could be in the summer too.
Yeah, you're always ready. I know that about you. You're a workhorse.
Always ready.
And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. Some changes for Memphis. Clark is checked in for Edey. Aldama comes in for Jackson. And Caldwell Pope is subbed in for Wells. MP kept his balance on that tough shot.
He's trying to carry them back into this game. He's absolutely feeling it this quarter.
And here's Leonard. 5 points in the game. Knocks down the triple. Give him 8 points now.
You know, three-pointers were the shots you, at one time in his career, wanted to give Leonard. Now you got to guard him beyond the arc.
Tomas Isolo calls a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. So, on the floor for the Clippers. It's Collins at power forward with Lopez at center. Dunn and Kawhi, they're the wings. And it's Paul in at the point. The Clippers lead by 9. Clark grabs the board. Morant finds MP. And they double up MP with the fadeaway. Money! MP keeps going to the fadeaway.
Yeah, when we talk about MP's unlimited potential, we're referring to nights like this one.
Leonard inside, guarded by Aldama. Excellent D there from Aldama.
That's the shot you hope for, right at the rim, just couldn't capitalize.
Now Los Angeles moving it up. Leonard in transition. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Clippers.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
They're also managing to make lots of trouble for their opponent in transition. Right away, they're finding points on the break.
Ball against Morant. Shams, we talk a lot about LeBron James, his future as a player, but we also start thinking about expansion of the NBA. What do you think LeBron James' future as a potential owner is?
LeBron James has told me over the past year he wants to be an NBA owner after his career is over, preferably in Las Vegas. If the NBA expands in Vegas, gets a team there, he very much wants to be the owner of that team, and he's someone that's valued at $1 billion. Let's see what happens when his career is over.
I think he can afford it.
I think so.
Here's Leonard, following the bucket by the Grizzlies. Baseline jumper. Again, Los Angeles.
Over the course of the game, he's been very accurate, doing some great stuff.
And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. They trail by 9. Following this one, they host the Trailblazers. That'll be the second of a 2-game stretch at home. Los Angeles has got 3 of 5 to fall from beyond the three-point line in the second. Lopez finds Paul. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Now here's Collins, a reliable offensive contributor, putting up almost 14 a game. It's an even 3-on-3 break. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Edey comes in for Clark. Wells comes in for Aldama. And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Aldama's checked in for Jackson. And here is our race for Rookie of the Year. You can feel the excitement around this group. So much potential. You look at MP. What an incredible start to his rookie season. Sitting in the #1 spot right now, but I'm sure this will be an exciting rookie race.
And you know his confidence must be soaring, sitting at the top of this impressive list of young talent.
And that's no small achievement. I mean, even early on like this, I think it shows you how well he fits into playing at this level.
And even as the NBA enters the first year of its lucrative new broadcasting deal, Sham, still plenty of fixation on the ratings.
Yeah, BA, and we've heard directly from the league that it's part of the culture of the NBA to be self-critical. I mean, you look at the growth of the NBA year over year, perhaps that restlessness is part of the reason why the league is thriving in a lot of ways. They're going to continue to find innovative ways, whether it's their TV deals, innovations in social media, innovations with other platforms to continue to get the NBA out there.
Well, one thing we know, they listen and they never stand still. Grizzlies trail by 7. And he's going for the lob! And the dunk by Edey.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Man, absolutely jaw-dropping.
Tell you what, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
So it's the Clippers now. After the basket by Memphis on the other end. He was all alone on that one. Dunn's got 13 now.
When you're on your spots, you should be ready to fire, and just look at how quickly Dunn got that one off. Nice job.
Pass to Aldama. Back to Morant. Here's Wells, defended by Bogdanovich. MP right side. Oh, it's blocked by Lopez.
Big Brook Lopez gobbling up space and getting the block on that one.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Los Angeles leading by 6. Leonard outside. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Grizzlies. Let's have a look at the early favorites to compete in this year's three-point contest. Many of the top shooters in the league.
Most of these guys are going to collect a ton of votes. And if this is who makes the final cut, then it's going to be a year to remember.
You look at MP, he's going to need to move up this list big time to be part of the three-point contest. But he's got a shot.
Maybe, especially if he can get hot from beyond the arc. And he certainly has the ability to do so.
And we'll keep you posted as we get closer to All-Star Weekend. But that's our current list for the three-point contest.
It's going to be a fantastic competition. We've got an endless supply of shooters in this league, and that contest will be heated.
And Shams, thanks for dropping in, man. It is always a pleasure to have you.
Likewise, we've got to do this again soon. I've got news coming up on the other line here. Hold on, BA, I'm going to run, but we'll definitely do this again soon.
Oh, we know he's always got news. Always a pleasure to have Shams drop in. He knows everything that's going on in the league.
He sure does, and knows it even before most players. I mean, heck, I'm surprised he didn't tell me something about me that I didn't know.
Moran against Paul, and here's MP from outside. Jackson the screen. MP getting it done inside.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Pretty clear, it's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
Pass to Leonard. Uncovered. Memphis with a rebound.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Pass to Lopez. Leonard right side. Shoots over Jackson. Can't connect from 13 feet out. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's Los Angeles. They're up by 4. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Hello and welcome. Let's get right into it. The story tonight is a tight matchup for the Clippers after 2 quarters.
They're playing with the team-first attitude, making that extra pass. Shaq, that could have been you.
You need to check your receipts, sir. Over 3,000 career assists. Apology accepted.
Next up, guys, let's talk about those power rankings.
Taking a look at the Clippers. They've hit a slight lull with their play. Come on, they're still a good team, but I don't see them playing with that edge right now.
You know, every team goes through some stretches like this. That's tough, man. But you talk to these guys, and they believe they're still destined for greatness, Ernie.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the 3rd quarter.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him, body him up, be physical with him.
Wells and Jackson, your small and power forwards. MP is out there with Ja Morant. And it's Edey in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. And a lot of spot-up shooters now, adding a one-dribble pull-up 3 to the repertoire.
And when you have defenders selling out to contest that catch and shoot, you got to reload, relocate, and let it fly. It's a valuable counter for those long-distance specialists.
Lopez can't hit. Memphis trailing here. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. The Clippers last season inaugurating the Intuit Dome after for years sharing an arena with the Lakers. Kawhi Leonard said it helps having a home base for you rather than being a roommate. Coach Tyronn Lue said it feels so good to have a place to call your own and just call home, guys.
And looking to protect it. All right, thank you, Allie. And so it's Bogdanovich with it. He brings it up for the LA Clippers. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. 4-3, and it's Lopez. That time on the assist by Paul. Lopez has got 11 points.
Lopez is really dangerous as a shooter if you give him space to catch and then shoot.
Pass to MP. There's the triple, and another 3 for Memphis.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Dunn. 15 points in the game. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
This speaks to the level of confidence Bogdanovich possesses, looking to shoot immediately off the catch.
MP, the flush.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Paul passes to Bogdanovich. Dunn outside. Shot clock at 6. Over MP. MP with the block.
Strong defense. MP just understands when he should try to go after the block. They've really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
Now here's Dunn. From 9 feet, the rebound by Edey. Edey's got 9 rebounds now. They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Tries to save it. Out of bounds, it'll be Memphis' ball. You think back to the prime years of Kawhi Leonard, Clark. He was absolutely dominant.
Yeah, he really was. I mean, so few wings could dominate the way Kawhi did when he was healthy and in his prime. I mean, he could score at all 3 levels, especially in that mid-range game. Absolutely lethal. And then defensively, he was a stopper. He would just turn people's water off. In his peak, he was as good as any two-way player we've had in the league.
Outside Bogdanovich. And there's the screen. To the right side. Here's Dunn. And Once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Pass to Morant. Jackson surveying the D. Now here's MP, defended by Dunn. Gabriel. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Yeah, terrific take by MP. He's just punishing them on the drive.
Clippers trail by 5. Now Lopez. Edey defends. Here's Bogdanovic. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. Bogdanovic has got 7.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Here's MP. Ooh, great D that time from Dunn. Los Angeles has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. The foul called on MP. That's his first foul of the game.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Now here's Dunn. 15 points in the game. Clock at 6. Bucket again. 7 for 12 and going at the defense.
Just 1 for 5 this quarter, but don't expect him to back away from adversity.
Kicks it out to MP from downtown. Outside Wells. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen. Looking now at some numbers for John Collins.
And his effective field goal percentage isn't in the best place right now. Over the last 5 games, he hasn't had much shot discipline. He'll be looking to play a lot smarter today.
Paul passes to Lopez. Up top, Paul. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Pass to Leonard for the lead. Oh, Leonard laces it in from distance.
Boy, it has been a huge night for Leonard. The skill is obvious, but his strength is what makes him hard to defend.
Here's Gabriel. Shot to stop the run. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got his 9th assist of the game now.
Boy, the points really accumulating from three-point range. He had 9 from distance in the first half, and he seems to only be getting better.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Plenty of daylight on that shot. MP's got 44.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Mark is checked in for Memphis. Aldama comes in for Wells. And a switch here also for the Clippers. John Collins checked in for Leonard. Pass to Collins. Now Bogdanovic. Dunn outside. Collins outside. And the 3 off target. For Memphis, they've gone 8 of 12 from the floor in the third quarter. Well, Clark, for over a decade now, the Clippers have essentially been a staple in the postseason.
Yeah, B.A., they sure have been. They've only missed the playoffs twice since 2012. Staying competitive during that stretch, despite a great deal of roster turnover and some major injuries to deal with as well.
Ball against Morant. Pass to Gabriel. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got assist number 11 for him here tonight. Now here's Bogdanovic. Now here's Lopez. Clark covers. Puts up the 8-footer. Lopez can't hit. And it's Morant with the ball for the Grizzlies. 2-point game. Kicks it out to MP. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. To the paint. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
The 3 ball is part of JC's game, but I like Collins the most.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Leonard. Left side, Paul. Down low. Here's Collins. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
Oh, that's a great block. Jackson protecting the house.
So, on the floor for the Clippers. Kawhi and Collins are the forwards. Chris Paul out there with Bogdan Bogdanovic. And it's Lopez in at the 5.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Dunn's checked in. That one misses. Clippers trail by 3. Out to the right wing to tie it up. And again, it's the Clippers missing. The Grizzlies have gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the 4th quarter. Here's MP. Wow, MP, that fadeaway is dialed.
And that's such a tough shot to stop. If you can execute a fadeaway like MP has been tonight, there is nothing the defense can do to stop it.
Bogdanovic from long range. Clark grabs the board. Memphis leading by 5. Pass to Jackson. And here's MP. And there's the lob. And the dunk by Jackson.
Love that play call by MP, finding a way to create for his team.
Bogdanovic with it. Up top, Lopez. Back to Bogdanovic. Lopez, the screen to the inside. And it's Lopez with the jam.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Outside Bogdanovic. No good from outside. Memphis has gone 0 for 3 here in the 4th. It's stolen by Bogdanovic. Paul, the open look. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Pass to Leonard. Lopez, the screen on Jackson. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Brandon Clark. That's his 3rd foul so far. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Edey comes in for Clark. Wells comes in for Aldama. Now here's Bogdanovic. He's covered by Wells. 6 on the shot clock. Leonard for 3. Leonard hits one from the corner.
Bombs away in the first half. He's followed up the effort with 3 more triples since.
Morant, pass to MP. And here's Edey, covered by Lopez. And Chris Dunn gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. And so it's Memphis with it. The 3.
Dunn is a very physical defender. I mean, he gives his guys no room to operate.
Bogdanovic passes to Paul. Pass to Lopez. Outside Bogdanovic. Edey with a steal. Now MP. And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. That's a flagrant 1 foul.
He might be lucky just to get a flagrant 1 there. Lots of contact on that play, and the officials could have gone with a more severe call.
Well, he better be on his best behavior from this point forward. 1 more flagrant of any kind, and he's out of this game. And he drops the first.
One of those guys who came into the league with great expectations, MP has met those and then some.
He's perfect from the line this time. From 15 feet away, and he racks up 2.
Getting it done from the in-between area, MP just taking what the defense gives him.
And Ty Lue has called a timeout. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. Keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Tyronn Lue address the team. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, "We're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall." Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
Thanks for that, Allie. Leonard inside. Jackson on him, and there's a 3-second violation.
We've seen more than a few miscues from them tonight.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
MP outside. Lets it go from 14. MP with a step. Another shot. Cleared away by Lopez.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bogdanovich.
Well, I think that pass caught him off guard, but he showed us board hands, too.
Here's Morant. Outside MP. Done with a steal. And it's the Clippers on the break. Leonard. Oh, it's off target. Grizzlies lead by 10. MP outside. The 15-footer. Yes, sir! That one goes!
Nice work by MP. He gets to his spot and cashes in.
Leonard looking around. Oh, the shot is off.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
MP! And again!
A 60-piece. Oh, my goodness. And it's not his first of the year.
Well, he's tied for the 4th most 60-point games during a single season. It's incredible.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Grizzlies.
All their efforts on the boards ended up paying off.
And just two tough rebounding teams, but they gave the extra effort and were rewarded for it.
And this win will give them 12 on the year thus far.
And with just one game left to play between them, they've captured the first 2 meetings of the year.
And believe you me, they'll be gunning for the sweep in that 3rd meeting.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for MP.
He was on a tear. Everything seemed to be finding the bottom of the net for him. I'm sure he'd like to build on that performance going forward.
MP outside. The 17-footer. Leonard there for the rebound. Puts up a deep 3. MP fires. So Memphis wins it. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.